So we're on our way to have a little lunch before we head out to Paris tomorrow morning, early in the morning.
We packed up the night before to have an early start for the first leg of our journey. What an incredible property. We headed to a neighboring hilltop town for a wonderful dinner.
We're going to be visiting where our oven is coming from.
It was an absolute pleasure meeting Patrick as he took us around the showroom. Welcome back to our renovation in Tuscany. If it's your first time joining us, take a look inside our villa and explore our previous videos at the top right. Join us as we escape to France to source for our online shop. But don't worry, it's not all business. We make our first stop in one of our favorite regions in France, Burgundy.
Hey guys! So we're on our way to have a little lunch before we head out to Paris tomorrow morning, early in the morning. We wanted to have one last Tuscan meal that was, delicious and yummy, and we could eat to our heart's content. Yeah, exactly.
Rob and I enjoyed our last plate of pasta before leaving for France. We both devoured a delicious plate of gnocchi with cingale and mushroom sauce, and of course, dessert.
Mission accomplished. We ate a ton. Lunch was so fantastic. I even had this wonderful little piece of chocolate cake that was almost like an American style brownie. It was delicious. Highly recommend stopping by that restaurant if you're ever in the area traveling here in Tuscany. So now we're going to head over to the store and get a couple last minute things that we need for our trip so that we're set and ready to go.
We packed up the night before to have an early start for the first leg of our journey. Rooney is the best road dog, so we love to take him with us whenever we travel in Europe. We're driving 13 hours to Paris instead of flying, so he can join us. This also means that we get to explore and enjoy living in Europe. This time, we chose to stop and stay in Burgundy for a couple of nights, about a 9-hour drive from the villa. Usually, I'm the planner and scheduler for all of our trips, but Rob took this sourcing trip to heart and made all of the accommodations. It was so nice to be able to sit back and take it all in. He arranged for us to stay in a beautiful chateau for a couple of nights in this small town. What an incredible property. Once we checked in and got Rooney settled, we headed to a neighboring hilltop town for a wonderful dinner. This area is full of scenic views and farmland. Burgundy is known for its lovely canals and has gorgeous roads, perfect to explore by bike.
So we arrived in Burgundy and we're on our way to have some traditional food here in this small little village. It's so cute.
We had such a memorable lunch at this spot last year with Rooney, and we knew we had to come back. We made our way through the small town to the restaurant. The weather was ideal to dine al fresco and admire the charming buildings. Rob and I both started with an all-time favorite, escargot, completely covered in butter, garlic, and herbs, still bubbling as it arrived to the table. Are you a yes or a no to escargot? Let us know in the comments below. The rest of our meal was fantastic, truly a highlight of Burgundy.
We just had a little bit of breakfast at the hotel and now we're heading over to a very exciting appointment. We're going to be visiting where our oven is coming from. We placed our order for our oven in December of 2022, so it still hasn't arrived, so it's been a really long time coming. This will be an appointment where we get to see the manufacturer, which is Lacanche. Lacanche is located here in Burgundy, and they've been making ovens for a very, very long time.
The Lacanche headquarters is located in the town Lacanche. Many of the employees are local to this area. These ranges take nearly a year from the time the order is placed to the delivery, but for us, there was no compromise. We knew we wanted a high-quality oven that looked amazing and could last for 30+ years. It was an absolute pleasure meeting Patrick as he took us around the showroom. You can configure your range according to the options and functions you choose. We chose to have a classic model in chocolate with brass handles, gas burners, and an electric plancha, perfect for that occasional American breakfast: hash browns, pancakes, eggs, and bacon. We will have a central oven, an oven to the left, and a warmer to the right, ideal for entertaining. This is a modern version with a gas range, but both the classic and modern models can have an electric cooktop, depending on your preferences. Each individual component of the Lacanche ranges are made out of high-quality materials, such as stainless steel, enamel, brass, chrome, etc. These ranges are practical and reliable and made for easy cleaning since they have simple components. And since these ranges don't have any electrical components, it ensures that they have longevity, lasting 30 to 40 years.
If one day, and you will have some little scratches and things like with a pot or whatever, you can retrieve that in no time. All you take is a Scotch-Brite. The green pad is, you get this.
Okay.
And then the lighter one, I think there's a white and I think there's a red or something like that. Then it gets lighter, so you get something more like this. See? And then at this point, you just follow the grade and then you retrieve it.
Patrick walked us through the factory and showed us how each range is carefully made by hand. Since the ranges are so customizable, they don't have any pre-made components. Everything from the sheet metal to the enamel panels and the gas components are made by hand according to the size of each individual range. Through each step in production, the oven slowly starts to come together and gradually becomes larger.
And then from there, from scratch up.
Wow. That's incredible.
Where's the chocolate brown one in the model? Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be hilarious.
It happened a couple of times.
Really?
No way.
Finally, at the end of the process, the range goes through a quality inspection to ensure that every step of the construction has been executed to the best quality. We might have not caught a glimpse of our range, but we will never forget this incredible visit and Patrick's warm hospitality. Rob and I enjoyed the rest of the afternoon by having a perfect lunch at another local chateau and taking it slow before our busy day sourcing products in Paris. This day was such a welcome treat. Next week, we'll be taking you along with us as we source some home products in Paris for our upcoming online store. We'll be working hard behind the scenes to create a beautiful collection of functional home objects and decor. And we can't wait to show you some of the amazing finds of small producers in Europe. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe to join us on this Italian adventure.